morning. This morning, guess where I am this morning? Kazakhstan. That's right, Almaty. And I came here yesterday evening. I had enough time to go out, hit a couple of bars and clubs. Absolutely amazing, really good fun. And this morning I've got a plan. I need to go out and have a little bit of fun. Got 24 hours over here. I want to make the best of it, as I always do. Come along with me if you want. Okay, so now I am on my way, and I'm in a Yandex, which is the equivalent of Uber here in Kazakhstan. And I did a cost analysis on doing this kind of stuff, because normally I like to actually rent my own car and drive myself. But in this particular case, it's a lot cheaper just to hire a car, like an Uber, and have them drive you wherever you want to go. Because it's really inexpensive. It's a lot cheaper than renting a car and doing all that other stuff. So I chose to do it this way. It's kind of nice as well, because it gives me time to do this kind of thing while we're driving along. So where I'm going now is about an hour outside of the center of Almaty. A small little place that I look forward to stopping in and checking out. Having said that, talking about Yandex, Yandex is probably the best thing to have if you ever come out to countries to the east. Like when I go to Georgia, when I come here, of course, to Almaty or in Russia or anywhere else, Yandex is the go-to thing to have. And it's really, really good. Not only is it exactly like Uber in many ways, because they got like Uber Eats, you can order food, you can do all that stuff, but it's also an email service, so you can have like your email address at yandex.com, which is also very good. They really do have everything. I think it's one step above what anybody knows as Uber and all that other stuff. It's actually really good. I like it a lot, and I use it a lot. Just download the app on your iPhone or Android, whatever you got. It's really well worth having when you're out here. And in fact, here in Kazakhstan, when you try to open the Uber app, it automatically kicks you over to Yandex to open the Yandex app. I don't know how they do that, but that's the way it is. It's actually pretty cool. It's a really good app to have. So, I'm here with this gentleman today. He's at the airport, and he's actually showing me where to go. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you later, man. Thank you.
Oh.
Okay, I'll find my way. Thank you. Nice people. You meet the nicest people out here. Nobody speaks English or anything like that, but everybody's very helpful. And I find that just about everywhere in the world as well. I like it a lot. So where I am here, I just had to come through a gate here that was closed. My taxi couldn't come in. This is a horse track, which I didn't know. But if I look on Google Maps, I can see now that it reflects a horse track. And I'm going over there, way over there in the distance, to a set of hangars, because this is actually a very small airfield. And I came here to Kazakhstan's remote small airfield to go see if I can fly or fly in a small airplane. So that's part of my adventure today. That's what I wanted to do. Let's see how that pans out for me. But there's no vehicles allowed here, so I have to walk over there. And I am just starting to see some tails of small airplanes over there, so I think I'm on the right path. Awesome. I'm here at the airport, of course, like I mentioned, I got to go to the toilet, so he says I got to go behind the building. This is where I got to go. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see how this works out for me. Gotta love these adventures, Well, of course, everything's possible. So this is the airfield over here. It's a pretty cool little place. They got a small strip right over here. It doesn't look very long and it doesn't look very wide. So today because I'm not licensed here in Kazakhstan, obviously, I have to go fly with an instructor with me. I can't go fly solo. I don't expect to fly solo either because I have no idea about the area. Yes, sir?
I'm just heating engine just 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, no problem. Take your time. Take your time, yeah. Thank you. All right, he just told me that You're going to do an engine start, an engine run up, take them about 10 minutes because he thinks I'm in a rush, but I'm not. But they got some pretty cool little airplanes over here. I have no idea what this is. Normally I know airplanes, but if anybody knows what this thing is, please let me know in the comments. But it looks pretty cool. It's obviously an ultralight or a kit or something like that, but it's a pretty interesting little gadget. But of course, you know, they got a Cessna 172, and I'm going to be flying that Cessna 172 today. And they have nice little airplanes over here. All kinds of cool things. So I look forward to it. I'm going to go out for about an hour, maybe 30 minutes, and just do a little fly around the area and check the place out. All right, well, after it's all warmed up, today's airplane is going to be Cessna 172, typical Cessna 172. But this is a very old model. This model is from the 1960s. It's going to be pretty cool, good fun to fly. It looks like it's in pretty good condition, from what I know. So maybe I'll just blast off for a 30-minute flight around the airport, which is going to be good fun. This is a very rural area. Now, I just found out that this runway over here is 900 meters, so it's just under a kilometer long. And given the fact that the airport elevation here is over 2,000 feet high, it's going to be good on the performance. As you can see here, you might not be able to see the high mountains in the region over there, so we'll see what this kind of flying is like. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be something different anyway. And as if I don't get enough flying in my life, I just have to do more when I'm sitting here on my days off. And I've never ever flown in Kazakhstan. Let's see what that's like. See what the scenery looks like. I'm sure it looks like just about everywhere else in the world. But I'm going to enjoy it. I'm really going to enjoy it. Watch, okay, so we depart and we turn left, right, or just straight?
Leave. Left.
Okay.
In the left.
To the left.
To the left, yeah.
Okay.
300 meters left.
Oh yeah, meters. You have, this is feet or meters?
Feet.
Oh, feet. Okay, so 500 feet and turn left. Oh, well, man, that was totally awesome. I can't believe it. The views up there were spectacular. The mountains and all the things that you got to see out there. The approach coming in here. We didn't get the video because it was actually a little bit extreme, a little bit busy, very, very short, and it's a very short runway. So I kind of missed out on taking a video doing that. But the flying here is fantastic. I really, really loved it. I couldn't take any videos myself because Valery, the instructor, is a little bit uncomfortable because we don't know each other, you know. So he wanted to make sure I was concentrating on flying. Plus, we're around the mountains. So there's a little bit of element of danger there. You know, I have to know what you're doing a little bit at high elevations and things like that. So he had the camera in his hand taking the videos for me while I was flying the airplane, as you can see. Which is it was a pretty awesome experience. I actually absolutely loved it. Anybody who comes out here to Almaty, be sure to come out to this aerodrome. I'll leave a little link to it if I can find one, and have a look. Go up for a flight. These guys are great. Very, very friendly. English is broken, but it's manageable. Absolutely loved it. Hold on, now look at this airplane. Oh, will it close? No. You think? What? Holy cow. Wow, it closes in on me over here. This is crazy. My head is touching the ceiling. That's incredible. This is, that's a good.
You sitting in a parachute.
Oh, I'm sitting on the parachute.
Yeah, parachute.
Ah, okay, so I'm sitting in this small airplane. I'm actually sitting on the parachute.
Yes, because you sitting.
Ah, okay, yeah, I see the straps here. Wow, that is crazy. This is a Russian aerobatic airplane, a 1970 rotary engine aerobatic airplane. Look at this. And the speed limit here goes to 200 knots.
200, yes.
This is 100, 150, 200 knots.
And all acrobatics take for 300 kilometers.
300 kilometers when he's doing the aerobatics. And this is his aerobatic pattern.
Yeah, yes, map.
Wow, this is a crazy airplane. I love this thing. Now this is the inside of a Yak 52. Absolutely fantastic. Different than the Yak 50 I was just in a few minutes ago. Absolutely beautiful. Oh yeah, and there it says on the side, Yak 52. Believe it or not, this airplane was from the 1980s. Inside here? Really? This is crazy. Wow. Wow, this is incredible. This is a beautiful airplane if you look at this thing. This is an aerobatic. How fast does this one go?
Yeah, same.
Same
speed, yeah,
same speed. So 250 knots like that? Oh yeah, throttle quadrant?
Yes. This takeoff wheels.
Oh yeah?
Wheels.
Landing gear?
This it's start engine. It's magneto.
Oh, magnetos, wow.
Yes.
And this is...
This brakes broken.
This is the brakes?
Brakes, yeah.
Wow.
Air brakes.
Air brakes.
Air brakes. And they stay in compression.
Oh, okay.
It's brakes.
Wow.
And brakes for flaps.
Oh, okay.
Flaps and broken brakes.
Wow. I love this thing. This is beautiful. Now, you want to talk about a historic piece of airplane right here, boy. Let me see if I can't get my fat self out of here. Now, this is a fantastic airplane, and I can't believe this was made in 1982. Wow. The two-seater, the instructor typically sits here, right? Yes. Wow. That's incredible. This is an aerobatic trainer. That's beautiful. Thank you very much. Amazing. That's an amazing Yak 52, as opposed to the Yak 50 I was just in a few minutes ago. Built in 1980s. And this, incredibly enough, gigantic propeller, is made of wood. It's not metal, but it's gigantic and it takes a big bite out of the air, I'm sure. Absolutely beautiful. I'm very privileged to be able to see this and sit in one of these Russian airplanes. Never seen one before in my life, so I'm quite excited. Well, call me an aviation geek, but it's fun being around the boys when they're playing with their airplanes. So this is Valery. He's the guy who took me flying. If you come to Almaty and you want to go flying, you got to come to this guy and he'll take you flying. I'll leave a phone number in the link below so that you can actually call him. And he speaks good English, right?
Yeah.
Excellent
Just a
English.
little bit.
He's a very good guy, a great pilot, and he'll take you flying on a little sightseeing tour anytime you want. You got to come out here. It's well worth it. Well, that was a super great experience flying over here. I loved it. The mountains, the valleys, the views. It was really cool. And Valery, the instructor that came along with me, showed me around. Spectacular. Really good guy, a lot of good information. We had a really nice time together. And I'm really glad I came out here to do that kind of stuff. Now I got to walk back down this long and lonely road. I got to get out to the main road over there and I got to see if I can call a Yandex, similar to Uber, as I mentioned. I'm pretty rural out here, not in the city, that's for sure. So I have no idea if I'm going to be able to get one or not, but I'll give it a try. If not, I'm sure there's somebody who will give me a ride. People are really, really nice around here, very friendly. I love being in rural areas of any country. That's where you meet the real people. Spectacular. All right, so you always meet some interesting people. I'm waiting for a taxi, my Yandex, and I'm always talking to this gentleman right here. And he told me, in broken English, of course, he told me he was in the Kazakh army in Somalia. Imagine, he was...
Mohammed Said Berre, там президент.
In Siberia also?
Mohammed Said Berre, президент.
Oh, Mohammed Said Berre, the president, okay.
Да, был давно.
That's crazy, man. Imagine being from Kazakhstan and then going to Somalia to be based for the Kazakh army. Incredible, and shooting, no?
No.
Wow. Very interesting people you get to meet along the way. A lot of interesting stories.
Чуть-чуть понятно твой слов мне.
Oh, and here comes Alan, a friend of ours that was flying his little experimental airplane.
Alan летает, Alan. Да, Alan.
That's cool. Well, this is a pretty cool view of Almaty here in Kazakhstan. It's a pretty nice place, man. And as you can see, it's outlined by the mountains over there to the north. It's fantastic. It's a really cool place to come. It's a super modern city. It's got all the amenities you could ask for. Actually, I'm quite surprised. It's more than what I thought. But then again, I didn't really know what to expect because it's my first time here. But it is a pretty nice place to come if anybody's coming out here to Kazakhstan. It's a great city, man. One thing I don't think anybody expects to find in Almaty, in Kazakhstan, is a gigantic amusement park. But there's one here, and it's beautiful. It's surrounded by the mountains you can see in the distance. Super nice. People are nice. The atmosphere is pretty cool. I like coming out here. Interesting. All right, so there's a million different ways of getting up and down from this mountain. And one of the ways, I took a taxi just a few minutes ago to take a look around, and now I decided to get into one of these little gondolas and go down the mountain this way. That's pretty awesome. I always like taking these things because the views are spectacular, as you can see. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, Almaty's pretty cool, man. It's a cool place to see. There's a lot of cool things to do. I like it a lot. I had no assumptions of Kazakhstan, to be honest, but I didn't know what to expect. And I'm really pleasantly surprised on what I find over here. People are super nice, even though virtually nobody speaks English. I mean, the chances of you finding somebody who speaks English is very rare. But everybody's very helpful. They're very kind. They try their best to get you answers to your questions or to help you find your way around and things like that. I really like this place. I like the people, and I'm pleasantly surprised, I should say. You know, to be totally honest, I got on this little gondola to get me off the mountain back there, but I have no idea where it takes me. I know it takes me out of the mountain, but I don't know where it takes me. So presently, we're kind of going through the city a little bit here, or not. Well, I don't know, kind of a residential type of a place we're driving over, and it looks to me like we're going right down there into that glass building in front of me. But what's there, I've yet to find out. Can't say enough good things about this place. So far, my experience has been really wonderful over here. Food is nice as well. I mean, I haven't tried any culturally local food. I haven't really found any. But Italian restaurants, sushi restaurants, all the typical restaurants you might think of anywhere else in the world, you find that here as well. This is the place. Lots of people standing there waiting to go up, I see. So I'm glad I had this myself on the way down. I have to say, that was a cool ride. Enjoy it. Hi. People are great. All right, well, I come out of the building and I have absolutely no idea where I am. I'll just use Google Maps and things. There's a Novotel hotel over there, and there seems to be a really nice park over here. So Since this is a hotel, oh look, I see a Starbucks over there as well. So there seems to be some stuff around here. I'll have a look around and probably just call a Yandex and take me wherever it is that I have to go. This place is awesome. Yeah, there's no intimidation getting around and doing things and all that stuff. Nobody's giving you hassles or harassment or anything like that. Look at that. Right over there, Starbucks. Awesome. Just simply walking around here in Almaty is actually really nice. The streets are super nice. They're very clean, big gigantic sidewalks. It's like walking into a park everywhere. And the vast majority of the places are like this. And it's nice just to go for a walk. There's cafes, restaurants. There's all kinds of things around on the streets that you can see and do. It's pretty nice, man. Very chilled out. It's now just after 5 p.m. in the area. I just got back to my room. I'm going to dump some of my gear and I'm going to go out and get something to eat, maybe have a quick beverage before I have to leave the place. But it's pretty cool, man. I really like this place. I got a lot of good things to say about Almaty and the people, the Kazakh people here in Kazakhstan. Nothing bad to report. But I need to get something to eat. And I'm feeling like a steak today. Well, I tell you what, it's been a killer day. Really, really awesome. Did a lot of cool stuff. Now I'm here at this restaurant called Entrecôte. As you might be able to see the name, Entrecôte. I'm starving. I did a fast today, a 25-hour fast, which I wasn't intending to do, but it just ended up that way. And I'm happy to do it. Intermittent fasting is good for you, as everybody knows. And right now I ordered this great salad. Oh, right on time. Look at that. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Bon appetit.
Thank you. Fantastic salad with fried veal, sun-dried tomatoes, balsamic, and some Parmigiana. So I'm going to enjoy that. For the main course, I ordered a horse meat steak. You can't get that everywhere, but you can get it here. And I'm looking forward to having that as well. It's going to be awesome. In the meantime, I'm going to dig into this baby. What is this for? Hang, hang, hang. I don't think that's for that, but let me try some of this. Try some of this veal they have on the steak. Oh man. Food here is great, really. Almaty, rock and roll. All right, well this amazing horse meat steak has arrived. So let me dig into this baby and see what this tastes like. I know it's gonna be freaking awesome because these kind of steaks are beautiful. Good for you as well. We'll try that. Oh my God. Oh, that was so good. Entrecôte out here, man. You got to come to this place if you're ever in Almaty. Amazing. That was a killer feast. Wow. Talk about good food. Whoa. I loved it. Anyway, cheers, man. Cheers to being in Kazakhstan for the first time. A great day. I'm glad you guys were able to join me as well. I really appreciate it. By the way, this wine is Kitsmarali. Kitsmarali comes from Georgia. They might make it here as well. But the Kitsmarali that I normally drink is from Georgia, the country, not the American state. And it's fantastic wine. I can drink gallons of this stuff. But I won't. But I might. But I won't. But I might. Thanks for coming out with me, man. I really appreciate it. If you liked what you've seen, like, subscribe, leave a comment, talk to me about some stuff. It would be really nice. I'd like to hear from you. Thank you very much. See you out there. Hey, you know what's nice about this video? I don't have a blooper reel because I didn't make any mistakes. Yeah.
Вот там стою, да?
That's yours right over there, see?
А.